A look at this lot. Guarantee you they're all on a government handout." Shepherd shut the door of the paddy wagon with extra force and pulled his belt up higher, like he meant business, which he guessed he probably did. His promotion to detective sergeant did not reflect any shortening of the traditional gap between Shepherd's actions and his thoughts. Uniformed Constable Nat Restoff followed in his wake. Already Shepherd was missing the car air conditioning. The earth was dry, hard as a London mailbox and almost as red. So far this spring, the rain had fallen in thimbles. Each year your body had to get used to the wheezing humidity all over again. There were less than 20 protesters, chanting with placards, "Vegans out to make you feel guilty for enjoying a steak." Well, they were going to be disappointed. Not much in life made Josh Shepherd feel guilty. Potentially the biggest problem here was the abattoir workers. Corralled behind their supervisor, a few of them were brandishing boning knives at the protesters. The supervisor was trying to calm them, but threats and swearing were breaking ranks. "Go and suck on your eyes, you dead shits!" one of them yelled at the protesters. The cameraman immediately swung towards the hothead. This job could have been left to the uniforms, in Shepherd's not-so-humble opinion. It did not need anybody from the detective squad, but Clement had told him that Scott Risley, the boss, wanted a detective presence. A month or so back, somebody had torched the cars of the night shift workers, but no progress had been made on the case. Joe DeRivy and Graham Earl had run that one. Maybe that was why. Now that DeRivy was a detective, you couldn't turn around without bumping into her. She was getting all the good jobs. It's terrific to have a woman's perspective and all that crap. She and Earl had flown up to Halls Creek on some mining site break-in. Cushy. Most of the day you spent in the plane there and back with a few questions at the crime scene and a free lunch in between. They'd probably strike out there just like they did at the abattoir. But this job did have its compensations, like the fact this was going to be on local TV. Never hurt to have your mug flashed around the place. Even better, the reporter Amy was very, very attractive. Whenever their paths crossed, Shepherd took the opportunity to strike up a conversation. He'd heard she was single. Well, so was he. And in Shepherd's worldview, a reporter on the crime beat and a newly promoted detective sergeant was just a natural fit. Amy, he wasn't sure of her second name. It was long and complicated like a Sri Lankan leg spinner's, had given no indication that she found him of the slightest interest, but he wasn't rushing this one. He was going slowly, not giving her a chance of a preemptive strike. He'd learnt that lesson. Let them acquire a taste for Shepherd before you put them on the spot and ask them out. Because once they've rejected you, that's it. There could be no going back. See, if you tried a second time and got rejected again, you were just a fool or a nuisance. Every time Amy covered one of his cases at the court, he would throw out a line hoping to get her to nibble, and every time she would smile politely and then move off as if she had urgent work to do. Her short yellow skirt contrasted against her dark skin. Today she was looking especially alluring,